Oh, hello. Welcome to the exploration of the Piscan energy for today. We're going early today. Don't even worry about it. It's casual. Today we talk about Pisces and Scorpio. And do a little tarot pull for how the Pisces and Scorpion energy can dance together. We are very close to the end of the season. We're feeling it. You can feel it. So before we get into that, fun fact, I did something very exciting today. I am starting a year project. On the first day of Aries season, what will drop is an exploration of the energies of Aries that was filmed today with a gathering of beautiful humans who all have Aries. They all ended up having Aries suns. So it's an exploration of my knowledge, a tarot pull, plus a conversation with a room full of Aries. So, I'm so excited. I am committing to doing these workshops for all year. They will always drop on the first day of the astrological season, and it'll be a Zoom full of the humans that have either the sun, moon, and rising in that specific sign. And the goal with this project is to, I wanted to do something astrological with the season and grow with the season and grow with the energies of the astrology in a year format and just see what happens. 2, I think there is beautiful, beautiful power when you put like-minded people together with their lived experiences and understandings. They can say something that will change your entire existence. So I want to be able to do more of that and foster more of that. I also want to build a sense of community and growth. These offerings will be free on my Patreon, and then with the monthly fee of whatever the Patreon is, and then they will also be available for purchase on my website if you don't want to commit to the Patreon. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to see what comes from this. Today's exploration was so beautiful, and thank you to everybody who partook in today. Today, currently the moon was in Aries, which is why we filmed today. And this will drop on the 20th. So stay tuned for that. And also stay tuned for the little casting notices for next will be Taurus. We'll film that very shortly. So stay tuned if you have Taurus in your sun, moon, or rising. And we will get to a little boop boop. Okay. So Scorpio. Scorpio is the second sign in water element. Cancer is the first, then Scorpio, then Pisces. So Scorpio is like the middle child to Cancer and Pisces. Scorpio is where the drop-off happens, where Ursula lives, where it gets a little dark, gets a little witchy, gets a little magical, gets a little inquisitive, gets a little dangerous, gets a little unknown. This is when we start to delve into the deep darkness of the water element. This is when we start to get a little like, ooh, what are we gonna find? Ooh, I don't know. Scorpio is taboo. Scorpio is sex. Scorpio is investigation. Scorpio is advocacy. Scorpio is what was Scorpio is fixed water. Hello, darling. Fixed water. So there's a stubbornity in the way that we emotion. There's a stubbornity with our feelings. There's a depth to the Scorpio feeling center. And Scorpio is the only sign that has 3 animals associated with it: the scorpion, the eagle, and the phoenix. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto and Mars. Mars being the dark side of aggression, Pluto being divine transformation. There is beauty and transformation in the part of the ocean where the coral reef ends. There's beauty and transformation in when you choose to cocoon. There's beauty and transformation when you say, no. I am on my own journey and you cannot tell me nothing. Scorpio is also magic. This is where we do the This is also, Scorpio says, let's learn about death. Let's get an understanding, a visual of death. Now, Pisces is endings. Pisces is the end of the journey. Scorpio is where something needs to die in order to continue. There's a quality in you. There's a mentor that has been helping you too much. There's a belief that is holding you back from divine growth. The next sign after Scorpio is Sagittarius. From the darkness of the ocean, we then expand and grow and fly. So, from the realization of what is keeping you down, what is holding on to you, what is a weed, what's it called? Seaweed. What is a seaweed that's like latched onto your ankle and is holding you here? You have to like emotionally say, oh, I understand what this seaweed attachment is. I'm cutting it so that I can leave this area of the ocean. And surfacing, and then flying. Hello, darling. So, where Cancer is ocean meets the shore, the Pisces says, from the depths of the deep sea, I am lofting all of these emotional attachments up to you, up to the shore, so that you see them. Scorpio says, we're really close to the deep sea. We're really close to a realm. Cancer is where the Pisces comes to the shore. Scorpio is I can dance within these two mediums. I can dance within the collective and the subconscious. I can say, ooh, 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 ooh. There's a little bit of a, there's a little, I think that's where the magic comes from. I think that's where the divine transformation comes from, is that bridge, is that moment. Also understanding the lower vibration of the emotional attachment is at its shallow end in Cancer, is at its divine darkness in Scorpio, and then is understood in Pisces. So when you are like, ooh, it's too overwhelming, it's too much, it's too, I can't understand this feeling. I can't understand this emotion. I can't understand this attachment. Figure out where you need to go. Do you go deep? to find your clarity? Or do you go to the shallow end to get tangible about it, to avoid it? Right? And the stubbornness of Scorpio says the only way that you will be able to stay in my shadow realm is if you play by my rules. The only way that you will be able to stay here is if you abide by my magic. So there's a lot of reverence here of choose who you invite into your shadow realm carefully. You're bringing somebody into your in-between. Do you trust them to know that space? Let's consult this. Okay. The marriage, yes, I'm on IG, Sensible Paul. I always do these on Facebook and Instagram, and I always have a filter. I have purple hair right now on the IG, for those on Facebook. So the marriage of Pisces and Scorpio is emotional abundance. Oh. Emotional abundance. Emotional radiance. Ooh, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. 5 of Swords. I think this is the advocacy. There's an element of theft here. There's an element of justice with this. Are you thefting? Are you broken? Have you just been stole from? Stole from. You know what I mean? The Sun upside down. Ooh. And then the 3 of Wands. Ooh, I love this. Okay. You know, oftentimes when I think of Pisces deep sea, it's the moment where you realize that you're no longer in the part of the ocean where you can see. You've gone past where light travels. And you've gone past where you go past the place where you are conscious. It's completely clocking out, right? There's power when you bring, where there's power when you get to that internal space and you turn on the light. But the fear comes when you consciously know that you've put some things in this space. And the fear says, I know that that's there, but I don't know what else is there. So what if I turn on the light? Will I see the thing that I don't want to see? Or will I see the thing that I never thought that I would see? The Sun says, arm yourself in warmth and then do your deep dives. Bring me down with you. Turn on your internal light. Turn on the light in your core. And then you will be protected and seen. When you're in that space, you will be able to envision your own future. 3 of Wands. This is envisioning your own future. There is a reason why we have to go through transformation. There's a reason why we have to go through the Scorpio period, the Scorpio depth, the Scorpio darkness, the Scorpio isolation. It's because every time we do, we come one step closer to understanding how we can be emotionally radiant and emotionally abundant and emotionally whole. In that space, we understand our attachments and who we are in this image. We understand which person we are learning about. This is all us. This is all us. But we understand who we are in this moment. Then we say, great, help me understand the lesson that I needed to learn from this. Then we say, okay, perfect. Now I can go into my deep end. Because it's lit now. Ooh. From Cancer, empathy, love, we bring the light to the Scorpio hidden realm. Then we go into the depths of the deep sea to see our soul. I love that. Seven of Swords. And when we're there, when we are there in our soul, we say, oh, I found this for my life. I found this for my breath, for my existence. And I don't need this or this. I don't need these two things. I don't need them anymore. They can go. They can go, they can go, they can go. They can go. When you are doing intense emotional work, when you are having intense emotional journeys and lessons and the traumas start feeling really heavy and the memory starts getting dark and starts to feel dangerous. When you start to get into that space where you're like, uh-oh, am I safe? Understand that when you bring the light with you, you will always be safe. You can love because you are loved, therefore you are loved. What is love? What is higher power? Spirit. What is the sun? The focus at which we see this. The lens at which we see this cycle. The sun is our connection to higher power. The warmth. Stand in the sun and allow the warmth to radiate over you. And when you get hot, when you get too much, you go to your shadow realm. But you're not going to your shadow realm broken and tending to everybody else. You're going to your shadow realm being fed from the sun. So that this can radiate from you, lighting your way into your own future. Sorry. That card meant nothing in our sense. This is relationships. This deep diving transformation, this necessity for Scorpio-ness, this necessity for magic, this necessity for isolation, this necessity for choosing hermetism, choosing meditation, choosing your inner light is the secret to your happiness within a relationship. Because part of this dance, this journey, this exploration of what it means to truly love yourself, if we can't love ourselves, how the hell are we going to love somebody else, right? If you can't go into your shadow realm without clarity, if you have to cover your eyes every time you go into your darkness because you're ashamed of what you see there, what you know is there, if you can't look in a mirror and say, ooh, 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 I see all my beauty. When you look in a mirror and you say, oh my God, I see all my faults, I see all my ugliness, I see all the things that people have told me about me, I see all the things that the bullies have said to me. I don't see my correctness, I don't see my love, I don't see my light. I see my darkness, I see my shadows. That's not love. That's not reverence, that's not light. That's not the sun. That's not going to put you in a place to see your own future. That's not abundant emotional clarity. That's not abundance. That's trauma and theft. That's you staying here. But when you say, ooh, 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 my internal light is what is going to bring the rainbow out in this storm, in this subconscious storm. My light, I'm choosing my light. Notice how I'm not saying you're going to get your nails done. You're doing an action. You are choosing light. You are choosing color. You are choosing a spectrum, a kaleidoscope. You have to choose it first. Then you can apply action towards it. You know, Caroline Casey says with Pluto, Pluto says, tell me the one thing that you think you can't live without. And Pluto, and you say, oh, okay, the one thing I can't live without is a house. And then Pluto is like, great. Thank you for telling me where to start. I'm going to take away your house. Then you're like, oh, okay. Well, now that I don't have that, I'm still living. But the one thing I can't live without is my friends. Okay, great. Thank you for telling me the next thing. Taking away your friends. Okay. And now that I don't have friends, I'm still alive. Still here. Still figuring it out. Pluto craves surrender. Pluto says, tell me what the one thing is that you can't live without so that I can take that away so that you surrender. Surrender to the transformation. Surrender to the growth. Surrender to the opportunity to bring you one step closer to loving yourself. One step closer to seeing your internal prism. One step closer to arming yourself with love and spirit. This is a serious one today. Here's the final thought. Upside down, the Mother of Pentacles. Upside down, the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles are the container in which, the queens are the container in which we hold this element. How do you hold your groundedness? What value do you place on being grounded? And how do you reverently connect to earth energy in a feminine way? Your love wants to be accessed through this way. Go for a walk. Go into the forest. Go into your backyard. Go into nature in your physical sense. Do that for you. And then when you're there, say, okay, I am now going to find a place where the sun shines through the trees. And if the sun isn't out, then just imagine that the sun is bathing you, okay? But find where you can stand in the sun and look up and just let the sun radiate over you. Then say, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then go for a walk. And as you're walking through the forest, through earth energy, through groundedness, allow yourself to, in your head, journey to where the drop-off happens in your emotional realm. Journey to where you go past the beauty of the coral reef and you go into that Scorpio world where things get a little dark. You're warm. You're light. You're love. You're okay. You're okay. Then from there, because we're not to Pisces yet, so just stay in that moment and you say, okay, what do I need to see here? What do I need to understand about this layer? What do I need to understand about this drop-off? And let that light radiate out and transform that area of your emotional realm. I am here for you if you want to talk more about this ritual. There is no wrong way to do it. If you get out there and you think nothing comes up, you see nothing, there's no attachments whatsoever, great. Still allow yourself to ripple warmth in that space. You do it and you feel like you felt nothing, you did it wrong? Nope. As long as you do it, you put an intention to it, then it will be correct. Remember, we're at Scorpio. We're not at Pisces. What you ripple, you will understand later. What you are supposed to do now is choose to reverently, magically ripple. Ooh! Okay. I'm so here for you. You are so loved. You are so beautiful. Go enjoy your day. Thank you for joining me in this early time slot. Tomorrow, I'll see you when I see you. And you are perfect. I'm so thankful y'all are in my lives. Thank you. Goodbye. Good.